Imagine you're driving on a deserted highway at night. Suddenly, a bright object appears in the sky. It hovers silently, moves at impossible speeds, and then vanishes in an instant. This isn't a scene from a sci-fi movie. Millions of people worldwide have reported exactly this. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and controversial topics of our time, the reality of UFO appearances. Are we really being visited by extraterrestrial intelligence? Or is there a more grounded explanation? In this video, we'll examine historical cases, declassified government documents, scientific perspectives, and the latest revelations. Stick around till the end because what governments are admitting now might surprise you. First, let's clarify the term. UFO stands for Unidentified Flying Object. It doesn't automatically mean alien spaceship. It simply means something in the sky that we cannot immediately identify. The modern UFO era began in 1947 with Kenneth Arnold, a private pilot who reported seeing 9 crescent-shaped objects flying at incredible speeds near Mount Rainier, Washington. He described their movement as like a saucer skipping over water. The term flying saucer was born. Just weeks later, the infamous Roswell incident happened in New Mexico. The U.S. military first announced they had recovered a flying disc, only to retract it the next day, claiming it was a weather balloon. This contradiction fueled decades of conspiracy theories. Throughout the 1950s and 60s, UFO reports exploded. The U.S. Air Force launched Project Blue Book, investigating over 12,000 sightings. Officially, they concluded that 94% were explainable planets, aircraft, balloons, or hoaxes. But what about the remaining 6%? One of the most credible cases came from 1961, Betty and Barney Hill. This interracial couple claimed they were abducted while driving through New Hampshire. Under hypnosis, they described gray aliens and a star map. Their story became a cultural phenomenon. Then in 1978, in Australia, the Valentic disappearance. Pilot Frederick Valentic reported a strange metallic craft hovering above him before vanishing along with his plane. No trace was ever found. These cases weren't just random civilians. Pilots, military personnel, and even astronauts have reported UFOs for decades. Governments denied any serious interest. But in 2017, everything changed. The New York Times published a story revealing the Pentagon's secret Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, ADIP. They released 3 infrared videos from U.S. Navy fighter jets showing objects with no visible propulsion, performing maneuvers that defy known physics, instant acceleration, no sonic booms, and anti-gravity-like movement. In 2021, the U.S. government released its preliminary UFO report. In 2023, they held public congressional hearings. Whistleblower David Grush, a former intelligence official, the truth is, we still don't know for sure. But the shift from ridicule to serious scientific and governmental inquiry is significant. The stigma is decreasing, which means more credible people are willing to speak up. The universe is unimaginably vast. With billions of galaxies and trillions of planets, the statistical probability of life elsewhere is high. But have they visited us? That's still an open question. What do you think? Have you or anyone you know had a UFO experience? Share in the comments.